Hi, I'm Doug Dalton, an enthusiastic FOG member. San Francisco Motorsports has been around for 3.5 years, and we're located in downtown San Rafael, California. What a great car. So I pretty much manage all the activities at San Francisco Motorsports. I do all the financial work, write all the checks, and do all the accounting entries. And then basically spend most of my time coordinating all the activities that take place every day, from sales to service, and mostly having fun. We sell and service interesting cars, so mostly late model Ferraris, but as you can see, this is a 2004 Lamborghini Murcielago with 400 miles on it. There's a 16M, there's a Porsche Speedster, so all different kinds of cars. In addition to Ferrari sales, we service Ferraris too. Our service manager is a Ferrari master technician with over 30 years of experience, and we can handle everything from this new 458 to the 1965 365 sitting up there. So we're one of the few places in the Bay Area that can handle cars from Enzos to 308s. That's a 355. That is a gorgeous car. That is a gorgeous car. I grew up in Holland where we could drive cars fast, and when you drive cars fast, they have to be good cars. So the first car I really spent time driving was a Mercedes. Not an old one like this, but a 68. But it developed my love affair with cars and learning how to appreciate finely crafted cars. When I was 8 years old, I had a corgi toy of a Ferrari, and I said, one day I'll own one of these cars. Unfortunately, when I was about 38 years old, I bought my first Ferrari, a 355 GTS. They're just passionate, beautiful, well-crafted cars. I just love them. So this is a model of a shark-nosed Ferrari, which is the car that I owned when I was 8, the model that I owned when I was 8, that I vowed one day to own a Ferrari after looking at the absolute beauty. This particular one happens to be a much more expensive model with incredible detail of disc brakes and rotating clutch hub and working steering and working gearbox and everything. It's an absolutely amazingly detailed model. And as you can see, I have many models, but this one's my favorite because it brings back my youth. So this is a really cool poster that my wife gave me. It's of San Francisco, so we love that. It's Steve McQueen, who I love, and that's actually Steve McQueen's signature down there. And it happens as life works out. My wife gave me this not knowing that this artist was actually a friend of mine who has done all of the Monaco posters for every year when we go to Monaco. So this is a very special piece of art to me. So I've ridden motorcycles since I was 8 years old. This is a 1982 Honda 500 Turbo, a very rare motorcycle that I bought about 9 months ago, and I just absolutely love it. So if it moves, I like it. So bicycling, motorcycling, skiing, sailing, motorboating. I love going out in fast motorboats. Anything that moves, I love doing it. This is a 2001 Barchetta. And they only made 448 of these in the whole world and only 124 for the United States. I absolutely love this car. I've had it 6 years. It was built to celebrate Pininfarina's work with Ferrari. So it has no top. It's not a convertible. It has no top. So it's a true open air car. Barchetta means small open boat in Italian. And I will never sell this car. Well, honestly, my favorite Ferrari story is the one of my wife buying my 355 behind my back. So to find out that my prized race car had been snatched away from me by somebody, but then to find out it was my wife, it was one of the best surprises of my life. So this is my favorite car in the world because my wife Gail bought it for me. And it's a 355 that's been heavily modified to be a very competent track car with a roll cage and racing seats and a racing steering wheel, lowered suspension, some minor chassis modifications, but just a really, really, really fun car. A 3.5 liter motor, it's about 400 horsepower. And this car's been lightened a little bit, so It's a little quicker than your average 355.
I wanted a 355 track car that had paddle shift transmission, and the challenge cars did not have paddle shifters. They were all 6-speed manuals. So we took a street car and modified it to challenge car specs. So it has the roll cage and it has the racing seats.
I think life should be fun, and I think life should be lived to the fullest. It's that simple. So whether it's working hard, playing hard, life should be about enjoying yourself. I'm an ardent supporter of FOG. FOG is a great organization made up of great people. We talk about it all the time. It's the people, not the cars. But I love this idea of making an Italian license plate that said FOG Rally with Modena and the year, Italy. And so we have one from 2011, 2012, and 2013. So 3 FOG rallies down. Been a blast. It's just been so much fun. So thanks for spending some time with me. I'll see you at the next FOG event, but I gotta go now.